Welcome. My name's Kathy A, and I have got a ton of makeup I want to declutter. So I'm just going to show you each of the categories that I have, what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to get rid of in some way or another. Some things are old and unfortunately I'm going to have to dispose of them. Some things are usable. I'll donate them down into the mailroom. Everybody loves mailroom makeup day when I put all my stuff in. So let me just move the camera and we'll start off with our brushes. Hi, okay, we're still here. Okay, now this is the Jouer foundation. It's such a lovely packaging on this, but I found this was really dark. I didn't really like this foundation at all. A little goes a really long way. I was thinking maybe I could get a lighter color and have it work out, but that has not happened yet. So this is going mostly because the color is so far off and they don't have a good color swatch online. So the Essential from Jouer is going out. This is the CC Cream, the Maestro Cushion, and this is another one that had really luxurious packaging, but I thought it was awful. And and you stick this thing in and you get this, you see that? It's got a strong smell of cheap makeup, and I can't place my finger on it, but it smells like something I have smelled before. But it was really dry. It was really light. It didn't come in a whole lot of shades, so I'm just going to have to get rid of it. This is Well People, and I would have liked to think this would work out, but it did not. This is the BioTint Multi-Action Face Moisturizer. Granted, it is a face moisturizer, not supposed to be a foundation, but it is a foundation substitute. This color, almost as dark as that other one. It dried down weird, did not last. It was patchy. It clung to dry and texture. So this is going, and it smells like granola. This is Jergens Natural Glow. This is the stuff you put on your legs or your arms. I haven't reached for it, and I feel silly having it when I'm not reaching for it at all. This is my favorite foundation. This is absolutely wonderful. This is the Complexion Crush from Ulta Beauty. This is the perfect foundation. It's a substitute for foundation, but it's so lovely. The way it goes on, the way it stays, the way it breaks down. This is just absolutely beautiful. So we're keeping that. I love this also. This is one size. Turn up the base. This is Patrick Starr's makeup. I'm almost out of this one. I'm going to keep it right to the end because I really love it. It's a BBB cream, a beauty balm, something like that. Beauty balm, I think. Anyway, it's a wonderful foundation. I'm keeping that. What else am I going to keep here? This is Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beautiful Skin foundation. I love this. Let me just put one more foundation on my arm. It blends nicely. It gives a healthy glow to the skin. I absolutely love this. We're keeping that. Okay. These are my All Hours from Yves Saint Laurent, and I love that foundation even though it has a high alcohol content. It's just wonderful. All right, I have these two. Now these are from Derma Blend, and Derma Blend makes these pigments, and you can put a few drops and blend them and they make a wonderful makeup, or you can mix them with a moisturizer. Let me just put a drop on here. A little goes a long way, but you can mix it into your moisturizer and it just is lovely. I have shades 25 and 30 here. I love them both. One's slightly lighter than the other, and I think that's just really my summer winter thing going on, keeping those. And this is Thread. This was a makeup that I got, I don't know if that was in Walmart or it was on Amazon. It's awful. It's really meant for somebody who's younger, I think, with oily skin and no texture on their skin. It's really awful. This is MAC Face and Body, the Studio Radiance. I actually had trouble with this, and it did kind of look a little bit chunky. I'm really surprised, so I'm going to get rid of that. Now this is Sephora. This is their powder makeup, and I absolutely loved this, but I caught sight of myself in the mirror midway through the day, and I really looked cracked and dry, so I can't recommend this, and I'm going to have to get rid of it. This is number 16. Going into concealers now, I have a few here. This one I just got, I just tried it. This is the REM, sorry. And this is Ariana Grande's concealer. They only had one shade left, so I got it. I was just going for whatever I could because I think it was Robert Welch said it was just a beautiful concealer. And I think it is. I think it's beautiful, but I'm going to have to get a different shade. I'm going to have to get a slightly darker shade. This one is Fair 5W. So, I mean, there's a few shades before this. I was really surprised at how many shades of this they have. I guess she has 60 shades. So, you're going to have to do the math on that because, holy cow. Yeah. Yeah, too bad, because I'm going to have to return that. This is the NYX, and this is Bear With Me. I was really surprised I like this because I normally don't like NYX's face products as far as foundation or concealer go, because they tend to be more towards oilier skin or normal skin. This one is okay. It does dry a little bit, and you do get a little bit of lines. It sinks into the lines a little bit if you don't set it right away. I've used quite a bit of it though. I like the packaging on this. Yeah, I think it's okay. I'm going to keep it for now. And this is Lancome Teint Idole, and this is a beautiful. This is a ultra wear. It has a doe foot applicator, and what shade is this? Let me just check. See, I'm just going over my age spots here. Now, if I hold my hand up, I have less big old veins. This is number 110, the all-over concealer from Lancome. I'm definitely keeping that. Kosas. I'm disappointed in this because I'm finding that it's so thin, it's not really giving me the coverage I was hoping on, and it disappears and goes into the lines midday. There is a little bit of a sheen to it. People love this, but I'm going to have to give it up because it's just not working for me. Revlon. Oh, Revlon. I hope Revlon's going to be okay. This is their Colorstay Skin Awaken 5-in-1 concealer. This is shade 5. This is a beautiful, beautiful concealer. I think this is the one that replaced the Candid concealer. I do have some trouble with this getting into the lines, but generally this works really nicely. I think it's a lovely product, and yeah, so I'm going to keep that. Now moving along into color correctors. This is the Believe Beauty corrector, which I bought because Becca's was no longer available. This goes on very thick and it's a little bit chunky, so this is going to have to go. It does not settle well on aging skin. This is the Becca Fair Light. This is the Smashbox purchase of Becca. This is a new one. You know, I'm really torn because I don't know if they changed the formulation, kept everything exactly the same, but I found that this actually did sink into the lines and it didn't hold very well. I actually am disappointed in it and I'm going to get rid of it. Now I bought this for my school classes. This is a You Can Be Exquisite Concealer Palette, and what this is color correcting for everybody. And I have to have color correcting for everybody in every situation so that I can do different skin tones. But I wanted to buy this just to see what the general feel of this is. It's very, very nice. You Can Be, that's just U-C-A-N-B-E. They have a wonderful eye palette too. So I did try this. There's a lady here. It's very nice. I like it. This is their Exquisite Concealer Palette, and I'm going to keep it. It's a good color corrector palette. Moving on to powders. Now this is Ben Nye. He is a famous set makeup artist from the movies, especially in the 1950s. Do you remember The Fly with Vincent Price? Ben Nye did his makeup. This is the neutral setting powder, and it really is a nice all-around colorless powder. I really like this a lot. I'm going to keep this in my kit. LA Colors Mineral Pressed Powder. I wanted to like this more than I do. It's cheap. LA Colors Mineral Pressed Powder. I think you can get it like in Family Dollar for fairly cheap. It's okay, but I think it's getting kind of past it. This is the number 7, and excuse me for having these things all like... Okay, this is the number 7 powder. You can see it's very well loved. This is light. This is the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Finishing Powder in Light. And I do like this very much. I use it under my eyes to set my concealer. I'm going to keep that. Now this is Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. It needs no introduction. I'm keeping it. This is Hourglass Veil. This is its setting powder. Also absolutely amazing and wonderful, keeping it. e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. This is really nice. It's in pink. You see it's in pink. Gives a really pretty glow to the skin. And I use this as a finishing powder more so than a setting powder at the end. It melds everything together quite nicely. I think it's a beautiful powder. This is light pink e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder, keeping it. Not good here with the declutter in my powders. But you know, I've already been decluttering all along because I don't believe in hoarding makeup. You may think I have a lot of makeup, but it's really not. This is Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent. This is a pale yellow. It's translucent, but it's a pale yellow color, and they did have a couple of different shades of this. Really, really nice as a setting powder to set your makeup. I really like it. I'm keeping it. And this is number 520B. Not too good with decluttering on that one. Okay, so let's get the eye palettes out because I know that's what you're probably waiting for. All right, to start with the singles, this is Believe Beauty. And I think there's really not a lot of payout with this, and I think it's because it's old, and my particular Dollar General that carries Believe Beauty, I think it's the same one they've always had. This was Dahlia, and it was a beautiful color at one point. It is no longer. This is Wet n Wild Brulee. This was the what they came out with to replace Creme Brulee. This is just an amazing, I wish they would put it in a palette. This is wonderful, I'm keeping it. This is LA Girl Eye Luxe, and as you can see, some of the colors are pretty well loved in this. This is kind of a nice purpley periwinkle blue. We've got some purples and pinks here. These Eye Luxe palettes are really nice, but this one's kind of old. I may get a new one to replace it. Here is the brown version. Really, really nice. This is a nice travel palette. I may keep this one actually. These singles here from e.l.f., I got them at Christmas time as part of a large order I got for Christmas. These are their liquid eyeshadows, and I mean, they're just beautiful. They really are. Every one of them. I have this color, this color. Now they are glitter in a cream formula, but it stays pretty well and I don't get the fallout. But I mean, look at that. Beautiful. Keeping those. I can't part with them. Even though there's glitter all over my hand now. Alright, this is the Sea Color Matte Natural. This is their imitation of the Too Faced, now defunct natural palette. I'm going to keep this because I like, it's all mattes. They're very usable, functional, everyday colors. I'm going to keep it. Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, here we go. This is the Sophisticate, and well loved once again. I love this palette. I do. I love this palette. I've used it a lot. You can see there's dips and dings in here. This is a beautiful palette. You can do a basic eye from this, the Sophisticate. These are expensive, ridiculously expensive, but it's very functional. If you only have one palette in your collection, this could be it, and you could get by. You know, the desert island thing, if you can only have one palette and it can only have 4 shadows, that would be my choice. I'm keeping it. These little ones from Essence, so cute. Look at this. Now you've got the I Like to Mauve It. Really, really nice. Purples, beautiful. The formulation on these Essence palettes is outstanding. This one is the Bronzed This Way. I will probably get some of the other color shade combinations. It's really nice for autumn. Look at that beautiful bronze, keeping it. Dancing Green instead of Dancing Queen. Versions of green and also things that go with green. Beautiful, keeping it. Jouer. This is the Essential Matte and Shimmer Eyeshadow Palette. I'm actually wearing it today on my eyes. Can you see it? I like this palette. There's some shimmers on here, some soft mattes. It's really nice. It's really beautiful. The packaging is nice. I'm going to keep this. I really like it. I'm not doing too well so far on the palettes. Okay, let's get rid of one, and it's going to be this guy, I think. Mario. This is the By Mario palette. Really good pigmentation on this, good functional colors to a degree. It's basic. I think there's nothing really special about it. I do not reach for it, and I don't know why. Maybe because I have these colors in other palettes that I reach for it in those. I think I'm going to get rid of it. Lorac. This is the Pro palette, which was recommended by my school. There's a mirror with this palette. It was recommended by my school because it has these matte shades here, 2 rows of shimmers, and it's just got a little bit of everything that you can use for good basic eyes and glam eyes. So I'm going to keep this for school. Now this I bought off of Amazon while I was waiting for my Lorac to come in. I actually got this one, and this is a palette off of Amazon. I thought it had some really good colors on it. The payout is not all that great, and even though it looks like it has some really good shimmers in there, they're not very... It's a very warm palette, and I'm just, for some reason, I don't like these yellows and oranges. This is not green. I was hoping there would be greens in here. I have these shades in other palettes, so I'm going to get rid of this. This is from Beauty Concepts. This is one of those brands you find at TJ Maxx. And so I thought this just was stinking cute, really stinking cute. No mirror. Payout's not so great. The color combinations, initially I thought they looked good. This is not green. It's more of a yellowy gold chartreuse. None of these colors really stand out to me as special, so I think I'm going to pass this on. And it's fairly new. Okay. Viseart. Once you go Viseart, you don't go back. Okay. Bridal satins. These are beautiful bridal satins. These, even though they're all satins, they are really nice accent colors. Really good for lining underneath the eyes. I love this. Keeping that one. This is the dark matte colors. You know, there are some muted dark greens and grays here. I really have a hard time. You can see there's lots of indentations here from me where I pulled them. I just can't part with that either. And this is the basic palette, the neutrals, neutral mattes. I can't part with this, and you'll see there's lots of indentations here too. I absolutely love this palette. Can't part with that one. This one I don't dip into as often, although there's lots of dips here. I like that transition color, and there is some nice browns here. No, again, I can't part with it. And then these are kind of the bright colors for accent colors. Dang. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'll have to think about that one. I'll think about that one. Let me put that over here. I'll think about it. The rest of these puppies are coming in. They're coming with me. Okay. This is the Viseart. This is one of their special ones. This is the Paris Love Letters. And these combinations of colors are always a joy. So there's a light purple and a light green in there. So that green, no, it's in between. None of their colors repeat, you know, they don't repeat their colors. So there's always a little slight difference here. I'm going to keep this because I do use this, and I use it for accents, and I think with autumn coming up, that's going to be really beautiful. This is the Nouveau palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I haven't reached for it a lot, but it's got some great, and oh man. You know, I don't reach for it a lot, but I'm going to after swatching. Oh my goodness. Maybe because it was springtime when I got this. I'm going to keep this because it's just, there's some beautiful colors in here. I'm going to keep that. I actually don't have any other Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. My other ones were too old and I had to get rid of them. And the newer ones haven't really thrilled me. Natasha Denona Glam palette. This is good basics, good overall basics, nice shimmers. Her formulas, of course, outstanding. I can't part with that. You can use it on your brows, on your eyes. You can use it for contour. Okay, well, this is Nomad. This is Haunted Europe. You see this? Kind of neat. Aw, geez, this is one of those things that you get that it's so hard to... Oh man, it's got this beautiful deep green and deep navy, which I love, and the deep brown, which I love. They have little, I don't know if you can see them. There's little coffins. I've got little coffins here, bats over here. Oh, I can't part with this. I just can't. It's too sentimental. And this one, look at this, Hip Dot. Hip Dot's Ouija board. Oh my God. This has pressed glitters in it. That's why I got it, because it has pressed glitters in it. I figured if I needed to use pressed glitters, I would use those. Oh my God, I can't part with that. Oh, once again, I'm not being good with this. But you know, again, I have all along been downsizing my collection. Stone Cold Fox from ColourPop. Again, another neutral palette, cool tone neutral palette. Well loved, dipped into a lot. I can't part with that. Okay. All right, Hindash. This may surprise you, but I don't ever reach for this. And I think it's because I need the little squares. I need the little squares with the different colors. This ombre stuff, I'm not using it. And there's gorgeous colors here. There's good payout. I'm gonna get rid of it. It bothers me. It bothers me, and every time I see it, it depresses me. So why keep something around that depresses you? This is the Nude York Times Square palette from Rude Cosmetics. Look at this palette. This is my travel palette for Reno coming up in a few weeks. I'm going to Reno and I'm bringing this with me. It's got beautiful highlight, beautiful blush, beautiful other blush, bronzer. It's got a perfect palette here. I've dipped into it. You can see where I've dipped into it. It's got, you know, your light shade, your crease shade, another crease shade, darker shade. It's got some shimmers, bronze for underneath the eye, and you can always use these also as additional eyeshadows. I love this palette. It's a good all-around palette. If you're traveling, everything's here. My favorite eye palette right now, You Can Be, Exotic Flavors, and this is off of Amazon. It looks ridiculous, right? Okay, but let's study this. Okay, let's study the top row. All your neutrals, light, crease, accents, bronzy under eye, dark. Next one's oranges, pinks, yellows, greens, purples, turquoise and blues, and then you've got neons. You've got all the colors you would need in here. Let me look at this. Wait a minute. Let me look at something here. I might be able to give something up. Yeah, it's got all those shades in it, so we're going to give that up. Not very much, but... So, and I'm keeping this, obviously. Okay. All right, the last one, there's no way in this God's earth that I'm going to give this away. This is my Game of Thrones Urban Decay release. Dun, 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 dun. No way can I give this up. You pull this out and you've got an eyeshadow palette. You've got the Hard Home, White Walkers, Take the Black, Frozen North, Free Folk, up here. Then you've got Winterfell. You've got Nymeria, winter is here, the site, wormwood leaves, and the Winterfell gold. Beautiful. Then we're in King's Landing for the Lannisters. We've got the warm tones with the beautiful bronzes. Then we've got the Bay of Dragons. This is Daenerys. This is the Targaryens. Anybody else watching that? Oh my God! This is the Targaryen reign of this. I can't give this up, and I know that these shadows aren't going to be any good to use for that much longer, but I want to keep this. This to me is a collectible for me. Although I don't believe makeup should be a collectible, that is. That's all my palettes. Okay. Well, let's start with the lightest. This is the Jouer. So this is the Jouer. And that's Skinny Dip. I actually don't like either of these, and they were a free gift. I'm gonna get rid of that. This is the Master Chrome by Face Studio. Really, really nice, pretty. I love this. This is the Rose Gold Molten. And this is a Maybelline product. I really like that. I'm gonna keep that. This is Boy Tears from Hindash. It turns into micro glitter, and I'm just disappointed in the Hindash line in general. I thought it would be high quality makeup, but it's really not. I'm really unhappy with this. So that's going. This is a shimmer stick from LA Colors. I thought it'd be nice to highlight, or highlight under the eye or in the corners, and it doesn't really work well, so that's going out. This is my Charlotte Tilbury, very well loved palette of bronzer and highlights, very subtle and nice. I'm going to keep this little compact, really sweet. I'm going to keep that. This is the Sephora Golden Hour, and I believe this has been discontinued. I like this because it makes your face look like a watercolor painting. Really, really pretty. Really beautiful. Now, I don't know whether to keep this or not because it's not being made anymore, and I hate to tell you about it when it's not being made, but I love it for myself. So, jeez. I'm gonna get rid of it. Pure Nude from Essence. This is a classic. You can't get much better than that for the price point either. Keeping that. We're going into our blushes. I have powder blushes, cream blushes, and then I have a couple of blush palettes. So this is LA Colors, a Nude Glam. Really, really nice quality for the $1.25 tree. I think this is really quite nice. I've got these colors in other places, so I'm going to let it go. This is the Eye Method blush, and you're supposed to take the other side and smear it out. It doesn't work. So that is the Eye Method natural looking rocks all over the face blush. Comes in a really stinking cute package. Gonna have to give that away. This is Milani. This is the Dolce Pink. Very shimmery on me, and it's the wrong tone. I think it's more, it comes off a little cooler on me and a little too much shimmer, so I'm going to get rid of that. MAC Melba. This is the most perfect blush color ever. I love this shade a lot. I think it's a beautiful blush tone, so I'm going to keep that. The NARS palette, this came out last Christmas. This has got a beautiful assortment of colors in it. This is like the Laura Mercier Chai shade. This shade, even though it looks kind of brown in the pan, it goes on beautiful, beautiful flush blush. I love all of these shades, and I even don't mind this gold. So I'm going to keep this. This is a beautiful palette. If you see it, if it's still around, or if it goes into Home Goods or TJ Maxx, I would say pick it up. Cream blushes. Now this one from Winky Lux looks like the high school prom corsage. Really cute. As you start to use it, the rose breaks, and it's kind of a hot mess, and it's harder to pull the product out, so I'm going to get rid of that. This is Honest Beauty. Remember Honest Beauty? I love this shade. This is a beautiful blush shade. This is rose pink, and I think this is my favorite cream blush of all time. It's a beautiful shade, Honest Beauty in rose pink. I'm keeping that. Now these are the LYS Love Your Selfie. I have one in kind of an orangey shade and one in kind of a pinky shade. The pinky shade's a little strong for me, so I'm going to let go of that one, but I'm going to keep the orangey shade. Now this is Saturday Detention from the Breakfast Club series put out by Physicians Formula. I love this face palette. Physicians Formula does face palettes better than anybody else. Unbelievable. You've got two beautiful bronzers, you've got two beautiful blushes, and two beautiful highlights, and it's just a stunning palette. I don't even know, I can't even say, you know, that I can't get rid of this. This is something I will keep forever, even though it's a limited edition, and I don't like to talk about those on my show, because if you can't get them, then it's kind of a moot point for me to go on and on about them. But a lot of these products are things that you can find, like the butter bronzer. This is the butter bronzer. It is the exact same thing as this butter bronzer. It's the same. It's pretty much the exact same thing. So if you like the butter bronzer, it's in here. So now for bronzers, I have a cream, wait a minute. We have one more blush. This is Hourglass, and this is just beautiful. This is Mood Exposure. This is Hourglass's best blush. Can't believe I forgot about that one. I think because the packaging looks so much like the bronzer one. I'm not a fan of this bronzer. It's awfully dark and deep and patchy looking, so I'm going to get rid of that. This is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and this is gorgeous. You can do a very subtle bronzing with that if you're very fair skinned. This is the lighter shade. This is called Tan Lines, I believe. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm keeping that. LA Colors Nude Glow Bronzer. In a Pinch, okay. This is a matte. It's kind of flat. I'm going to get rid of it. Fenty Beauty. This is Mocha Beautiful Cream Bronzer. I love this. There's another one called Amber that's slightly more gray tone that looks more like a shadow. These are fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Keeping that. And the butter bronzer I'm keeping. Even though I have it in that, I'm keeping it. Okay, that's the bronzers, highlighters, and blushes. Moving on. They also sent the eyebrow stamp, which is a kit. I got 2 of them. I'm going to give them away. You get these eyebrow stamps, very large ones. And you get this cream. You put your stuff in there. The color's okay. I didn't really care for the formulation. It didn't really hold very well, and the company's quite annoying to work with. So I'm getting rid of both of these. Don't want to keep them. I do like their pencils. They're like little templates that you can do your brows in. So you stick them right up next to your eye and you can just paint them in and they make a nice shape. I've got several of these, both from Magical Eyebrow Style. These are some of the other ones that I have. There's a variety of shapes and sizes that you can get in these, so I think they're kind of neat. I'm keeping these. This is the 24-hour brow setter. It is a clear gel-like substance that sets your brows really, really nice. Absolutely wonderful. I love this. This is the Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt. It's okay. This is tinted brow gel. It's not as strong, but it does deposit some color, so I do keep that for that. This is the LA Colors Browy Wowie. Yes, I did find it, but I don't think I care for this. This is a, it's difficult to use. It's got a triangular shape here. It's triangular. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Not a fan, not a fan. The other side has a nice spoolie. It's okay. I just didn't think it was as special as somebody told me it was. I'm going to get rid of it. This is the NYX Blonde Micro Brow Pencil. I think I like their taupe shades a little better. The blonde's a little bit light and warm. But, I mean, their micro brow pencil, I think, is one of the best ones. For drugstore pricing, this is the best. Absolutely. This is the LA Colors Brow Pencil. I actually prefer this to the Browy Wowie, but it is difficult and hard to use. Throwing that out. This is Joa Brow Down to Me is the name of this. It works really nicely. Again, you know, you can draw little lines with it. Really, really nice. This is a good brow, good spoolie on the other end. So I like Joa. I'll probably be doing a special on Joa products because I really do like them. And this is the Maybelline. These are those little, they come 2 in a pack of the Expert Wear brow pencils. I think they're a little dry and a little hard. I used to like them when I was younger, but okay, we're moving on to eyeliners. I guess we should start with the Eye Method Beauty, and this is the winged eyeliner stamp. Everybody on YouTube has been getting them. You get a set, one for the right, one for the left, and basically it goes like this, and this one goes like this. It's a big learning curve. The other side has a thin eyeliner. I didn't think it lasted too well. I was a little disappointed. You can go thick or thin with it. I don't like the formulation. Again, the company was quite annoying and pushy to work with. So I'm just going to get rid of this, the iMethod stamp. Liquid liners. This is Honest Beauty, the liquid liner. It's pretty mediocre. It's okay. I'm going to keep it because I wanted to have an extra black eyeliner. It's a creamy one. This is Sephora's eyeliner Liquid Intense. I have it on today. It is a navy blue color, kind of nice muted gray, slate gray blue. I'm going to keep that one. Those are my two liquids. I do have the tattoo liner from KVD Beauty. This, of course, is a classic. I mean, you can do all kinds of very detailed work. The brush on it is really good, and I have the small travel size and I have the big one. I will keep these. They're wonderful. These are my lash glue liners. Ioni is Everlasting Lash Glue Liner 2-in-1. It's okay. I don't think it holds as well as it could. And then this is the Kiss Lash Glue Liner. This one is, it's black, and it actually deposits color and glue, and you just stick your lashes onto it. So I love the concept. I've been doing it that way anyway. I keep these all together with my eyelash stuff. As you can see, there's some eyelashes here. Now the Inglot I had to get for school because I'm going to a makeup academy, and this is a beautiful gel liner. It's nice and black. It holds. It's got a beautiful consistency. The Inglot, I'm keeping that. It's wonderful. Now the brown one, I wanted to try a dark brown one, and this is Maybelline Lasting Drama. I hate the brush that came with it though. It's just very, very stiff, and it's hard to work with that. But the Lasting Drama itself is a really nice eyeliner, gel eyeliner, and you can loosen it up with some of that gel liner mixing formula or fix-it spray you can use. So I'm going to keep that. This is the Honest Beauty Vibe Liner Pencil Eyeliner in the color Harmony. This is a nice bronze under the eye pencil kind of look. I like that, so I'm going to keep that. This is a nude pencil that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. It actually is too graphic-like. It's too much like a pencil, so I'm going to get rid of that. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in this beautiful greenish blue shade. Going to be perfect for fall. We're keeping that. This is Sormé, which is a brand you can find in CVS. It's also a brand that they use in salons. Sormé has got beautiful, this is a beautiful olive green. I'm going to keep that. I like their stuff a lot, but nobody really talks about them, and I'm not throwing shade at other people. I'm just saying that nobody talks about them because nobody has access to them usually. This is beautiful. This is LA Girl, the Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner. These are beautiful liners. Gonna keep that one. This is Game of Thrones Dragon Smoke, and they don't make it anymore. It's a purpley blue with micro glitter in it. I can't part with this, and it's starting to get really worn down from I use it a lot. This is Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen, and this is the color Black Cocoa. It's a beautiful deep dark chocolate brown. I'm going to keep that. I love the Pixie liners. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal pencil. You can see I'm down to almost the nib. I love this so much. This is in Chameleon, and it's pretty much spent. I'm gonna have to get rid of it. Boo-hoo. You can't get attached to things. This is Sephora. This is a nice purpley kind of plum liner. I'm gonna part with this. I didn't have as good luck with that as I could have. This I found in the Dollar Tree. This is Ardell, and it's an exquisite liner. It just came out of the thing. I think these are old, and so I'm just going to get rid of this, but it was a great idea. Ardell had some really nice eye makeup for a while there. They had really nice. This one kept coming apart on me. This is the LA Girl Shockwave in Neon. Once you get down low on it, it falls apart on you. So that's going. Here's my MAC in Baroque. I love that. This is just a nice basic brown. I'm going to keep that. This one is the Sephora 12 Hour Colorful in Flirting Game. And this is a beautiful kind of muted grayish brown color. Gonna keep that. This is Koki Bronzed. And that's a beautiful cool tone bronze shade. I don't have anything else like it, so I'm gonna keep that. And then this is Maybelline Lasting Drama Light Liner. And this is Moonlight Purple. It's really, really pretty. I can't part with that, so I'm keeping that. I'm not doing good with these. This is L'Oreal's Lay Liner. This is a dupe for the Lancome liners in a basic brown. I'm gonna keep that. This is Tattoo Studio from Maybelline in a beautiful silver. Holy cow. Keeping that. Okay, so only got rid of a few of those. Well, oh well. All right, let's go on to mascaras. I only have 3 mascaras, and rightfully so, because you really can't keep mascaras past 3 months, and these the Honest Beauty is the newest. This one is probably 2 months old, and this one is on its 3rd month, I think. It's almost gone. This is a dark brown from Thrive Cosmetics. I absolutely love this. It's a tubing mascara. For every one that you purchase, they do give money or product to Look Good, Feel Better programs. They donate to women's shelters. They donate to nursing scholarships. They do a lot of good things with your money. So you pay a little bit more for your products from Thrive Cosmetics, but they do actually use that extra money towards helping others. This is the shade Crystal. It's a brown black, and I think it's a wonderful shade. I've used black, being scared to use the brown, but the dark brown is almost, it's really hard to tell the difference between the two. It's a very subtle difference, and I think it's more flattering on lighter skin tones to use the dark brown, the Crystal shade. This is Honest Beauty. This is their Extreme Length Mascara. It comes with a, you get the primer, and then when you open up the bottom, you get the mascara. It's a really nice mascara for, especially for the winter time or fall when it's not too humid. It was my favorite mascara when it was cooler and not humid, but in the humidity you do get a little bit of fallout and smearing. So you know what, I'm gonna get rid of it. Okay, this is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. This is perfect for your lower lashes. It's a small, very controllable brush. Good formula. I really like this. I'm going to keep it.
First of all, I think when you are going through your lipsticks, the best thing you can do for yourself is do a spreadsheet of each color. And then you can hold up the colors to each other. You can see if you've got duplicates. You can check and see what color it actually is. You know, and what I did was, after really scrutinizing these and looking at their age, looking at their formulation, looking at how often I reach for them, are they compatible with me, I have come up with the failures and the winners. The failures. This is NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. It is light, it wears off too quickly, it's not that great. This is the glazed lip paint from LA Girl. This is very messy. The applicator looks like it would be for a lip balm, but it's a very messy lipstick.
Now these are the ones I decided to keep, and these are the ones I'm getting rid of. This is the vinyl from Maybelline. This is, even though it's pretty, it has a very strong scent to it, like those L'Oreal lipsticks do, and I just really hate that. I just hate that. So this is going out. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and I'm just, you know, I have other lipsticks that are that similar shade, and I'm not that crazy about it, so I'm going to get rid of it. I also have Charlotte Tilbury's Bitch Perfect. This is old, and unfortunately, lipsticks have a lifespan, and this is about 3 years old. It's gone past its prime. This is NARS in Bridget. It's a little bit pink, a little bit dark for me, so I'm going to get rid of it. Beautiful case on that. This is Huda Beauty Buttercup. I have this in 2 different other formulations that are nice. This is a little old, and I'm a little concerned about it because it's kind of weird consistency, so I'm going to get rid of that. This is the Sorbet Lip Balm. I never reach for it, and it's been sitting in heat in my car, so I don't trust it. I have 3 Revlons that are going. This is Soft Silver Rose. It's a little too pinky blue for my complexion. And this is Pink in the Afternoon. Again, it's kind of a neutral to cool tone pink, and it just doesn't work for me. And then this one is Bare It All, which is a little too browny nude for me. Doesn't really do enough. So that's going. And again, I don't know the fate of Revlon. Wayne Goss, this is Walnut. This came in my sucky bag from Beautylish. It's okay. It's kind of a deeper autumny shade, but I don't like the formulation, and it wears down really quickly. I just saw he released his new Amber eyeshadow palette. This is the Kosas Wet Lip Oil, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's gone bad, and it's fairly quickly that has happened. I'm pretty unhappy with that. It's a weird consistency. It breaks up on the lips. It just looks bad, so I'm going to get rid of it. This is MAC in shade Faux. It's a little too bland for me. It just didn't work out. And I'm going to put that in with my MAC products that you return, and you get, like, if you return 6, I think you get 1 free lipstick. So I'm going to return that there. This is Honest Beauty in Happiness. This is their lip tint. It was a little strong, a little dark for me. I'm not really that into it. The Honest Beauty line, I think out of all the lines I've done, the Honest Beauty one was the one I really wasn't all that impressed with. I like the concept of it. I really like her. But the products themselves, the color cosmetics, I was not impressed with. Another Charlotte Tilbury. This is the shimmery one. It's called Pillow Talk, but it's got micro glitter in it, and I got it as part of a set. I don't really like it. The packaging is cute, but I don't keep things for their packaging. This Mario Apricot Glow, I don't know how many other people this happened to, but it totally disintegrated. Totally. It just is completely a blob. It's not solid anymore. It's almost like a cream. I'm going to get rid of it. I used it a few times, but I think it's gone bad. It's really a weird consistency. This is the Lip Stories number 51 from, that is from Sephora. It doesn't last very long. It was kind of a strange color, so I decided to get rid of that one. This is a lip oil in Pink Grapefruit Summer Shimmer Grapefruit. It's kind of neat, except it doesn't last very long. It wears off very quickly, and it also does not play well with lipsticks underneath. It did break them up, so I can't have that. And then these are some of the lip pencils I'm going to get rid of. This is Wayne Goss. It didn't last very long. This is the Natural Berry. I got that in the Sucky bag from Beautylish. The Sorbets are old. This is Nectar. It's too old, unfortunately. It's about 2 years old or so. This is Maybelline's Color Sensational in Dusty Rose. It's too creamy and it doesn't hold the lipstick very well. As a lip liner, it doesn't work very well. And then this is Sorbet. Again, it's a little bit old. Baby Doll is the name of that color. And I'm going to have to get rid of that. So, what I'm keeping here, these are the two Maybelline Lifter Glosses. This is the Sun, is the shade. It's a really nice, this is a true pretty gloss shade. And then the next shade is called Reef. And that is a pretty light shade that's actually got some pigment to it, so it actually adds color to your lips besides. I think these two are really, really pretty. These are my favorite two in the Lifter Gloss line. MAC, this is a clear gloss that I'm using for class, so I have to have that. This is Soft Silver Red from Revlon. This is my favorite shade from Revlon, and I'm going to keep this as long as they keep making it. I'm going to get it. I love it. It's really wonderful. And now we're going into the MACs. I have Kinda Sexy. It's a beautiful shade, Kinda Sexy. And that looks very similar to Bitch Perfect. This one is called Sea Sheer. And this is kind of the reddish shade from MAC. Really, really nice. Sea Sheer. And then we have Sell Out. Really, really pretty. Nice shade. And then we have Très Blanc. In the Lip Stories from Sephora, this was an interesting mixture of colors. This is number 68. It's kind of reddish orange to it. It's kind of a pretty topper. Clinique, these are my favorite lipstick formulations. These are the Pops. This is Melon Pop. I know Nude Pop, I think, was another one I used to have, but it got old and I had to get rid of it. This is Melon Pop. This is fairly new. It's my second or third one. I think it's my third one from Clinique. I really like that very much. This is Buxom in Heartthrob. These are plumping lipsticks. And this is fairly new also. It's a really nice nude shade, and you get that additional plumping. This one does have a little bit of heat to it when it does plump. Some people don't like that. This is Flower Beauty, and the color is Peachy Nude, number 15. Very, very pretty light nude color. Really pretty in summer and in spring. And this is from that Physicians Formula. This is the Princess Lipstick, and it's in the shade I Don't Like Mondays. It's a really pretty color. I really do like it. It's kind of a soft matte shade. And of course it is a limited edition. They do have them out in the CVS's in their own display separately from regular Physicians Formula stuff. I saw one CVS that actually put them in with their regular Physicians Formula stuff. If you do see it, they are really nice, and the face palette of course is outstanding. Charlotte Tilbury's Sexy Sienna. This is a bright, beautiful coral. Beautiful. I love the formulation for Charlotte Tilbury and that Sexy Sienna. These are the special ones that have the nice case with the sarcophagus cardboard outer. This is In Love with Olivia. This is more of a neutral nude shade, which I like very much. This one is JK Magic. It's a really pretty nude, more of a neutral nude. Your lips but better, really better. And the cases are just so beautiful. I mean, it's very luxurious and heavy and wonderful. I do have this Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and that is in a bright red color because I have to wear that for school. And that dries nicely. These things last forever. Really, really good. If you like, the formulation is nice. This color, I don't know so much about, but I have to have a red lip for my school class work. This is Sephora, and this color is beautiful. It is number 6, and it's a cream lip stain, and this is a light kind of purpley pink, and even though it looks really unusual, it looks beautiful with some of my winter clothes and spring clothes. It's really a pretty color, and I like their lip stains a lot. I think they have some good lip products. And this one is number L18. These are part of the luxurious lipstick line from Sephora. This is kind of a corally red color. Not bad. These are nice. They look nicer than they feel. They don't feel very weighted, but I mean, they're pretty. There's not a lot of product in here either, but I think that they're really worth the money. Now this is the diamonds, Lucky Diamonds from Charlotte Tilbury. Let me just show you that. Very, very pretty. Lucky Diamonds. And then this is the Plumping Lip Gloss in Pillow Talk. I wish they'd give things different names in that line. I mean, the whole Pillow Talk thing has gotten old for me. Okay, so that right there is the Plumping Lip Gloss. Has a minty smell to it. This is from She Glam, and that's the one that's part of the Shein website. It's a beautiful color called Dizzy. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? And then I have several lip pencils. I have the deep red one. This one is a nice creamy pink from Joa. I have the Gone Grise that everybody seems to like, and I've still got to grow to it. It's that kind of grayish color. Gives you a little bit of shadowing to your contour, to your lips. Boldly Bare from MAC, which is very nice. Nude lipstick liner. And then we have NYX. This is the Stockholm. That's the suede, matte suede. Stockholm. And then we have LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner in Sugar and Spice. LA Girl has some great liners. Their eyeliners and their lip liners are really, really nice. So that does it for the lip products. Right here we have some setting sprays, and I think what I'm going to do is just start off here. This is the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix Spray. This is actually a little bit of everything. You can use this to spray onto powders to make them liquid products. You can spray this as a setting spray. It's kind of an all-purpose, kind of like MAC's Fix Plus. This is Makeup Forever's version. I'm definitely keeping that. Love that. This is Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. You can see this is very well loved. I'm down here to the bottom quarter of this. Wonderful spray. It's a slightly spicy scent to this. It is a little different than the other ones in that it's more of a spice, like pepper kind of smell rather than floral or chemical. I really like this very much, keeping that. This is a little miniature all-nighter from Urban Decay, and I'm keeping that for travel. Really cute little thing. e.l.f. This is the Makeup Mist and Set. Not bad. You know, I've got so many of them here. I'm gonna get rid of this, I think, because it's kind of silly to keep 10,000 of these. LA Girl. This is the Shimmer spray, finishing spray. And it's a little wet. There's a little bit of a floral scent. There's a teeny bit, and I don't know if you can see it in here, but there's a teeny bit of residue of shimmer. This takes a long time to dry down. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. It does have a strong scent as well. It's the only one I have that actually has a slight shimmer to it, so actually I think I'm going to keep it. This is the Honest Beauty Save Face Shielding Setting Spray. This is mostly water. There's no scent to this, which is kind of nice. I think I'm going to keep that because it has no scent. This is the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. That has worked nicely. It's kind of old at this point. I think I'm going to get rid of that. This is Scandinavia. This is the Makeup Finishing Spray, and this is the bridal one. And this is, boy, I tell you, once you spray this, it's all over. It holds really well, so I'm going to keep that. Let's go into primers. Okay, I've got a lot of primers here. Let's start with the lip primers. The first one is Winky Lux. This is a really nice lip balm. It's a sleeping balm. This is the mini lip sleeping mask. Really, really nice. Works really nicely. This is Lucas Paw Paw Ointment. Now, Dr. Lucas from the, I think, late 1800s, early 1900s, used the pawpaw, and that is a type of fruit, I think, maybe from Australia or somewhere. Anyway, Dr. Lucas used this as a healing ingredient in many different types of ointments, and this is probably one of the best lip or dry skin ointments I have ever used. Now, it comes out thick, almost like a petroleum jelly, but it doesn't have that smell. And once you rub it into your lips or any dry skin, it is so hydrating, so moisturizing. There's no scent to it. This is just the perfect lip and dry skin patch. Like if you have eczema or anything like that, you can put this on there. This is absolutely wonderful. I got this because of school. They said to get this, and they have it in your kit. And boy, I tell you, I'm just so grateful because this is like the product of the year when it comes to hydration, moisturizing, and especially my lips. It's better than any lip balm or chapstick or anything like that. Really good. Into eyes now. I have the Honest Beauty Bright Eyes Tinted Eye Cream. What a cute idea. It's actually orange, and it's a kind of a warm color. so that it brightens under your eyes, but it is an eye cream, and I like the concept that it's a tinted eye cream. It is a skincare product, not a concealer. You can't really use it as a concealer. I don't care what they say, it does not work like a concealer, but it does moisturize your eyes so that you can conceal over the top of it. So it is a nice product. This is Clinique's All About Eyes. Beautiful eye cream. I mean, I really just rotate these around between each other. I think it's a really nice moisturizing eye cream, and you really do definitely need to use an eye cream before you put your makeup on, especially over 50. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream. Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm almost down on that one. I get the little travel sizes on this because I can't afford the big ones. And by the time I go through all my other moisturizing creams, you know, it's pretty much ready to go anyway, so very good. Let's do eye primers. I have, these two are probably the most famous. They are actually from MAC, and they are eye bases, not so much eye primers, but eye bases. This is Soft Ochre, which is a warm-toned eye base. It dries down. And then this one is called Painterly. It is more of a nudie color, light nudie color. I think I'm going to get rid of the Soft Ochre because I really like the Painterly, and I'm just going to keep that. I don't need to keep everything. This is Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer potion. This is the anti-aging one. I don't think there's a lot of product in here for the money, but I do like it. It's very hydrating, and there is a slight bit of shading there too to cover imperfections. That's nice. I will keep that. Milani eyeshadow primer. I don't know if they have changed their formulation. This has not worked for me for the last 6 months. I've had trouble with it drying up, going into the creases. I don't know if maybe I've got an old one or if they've changed their formulation, but I'm not going to keep it. This is MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour extended eye base. I find that this grabs onto the shadows so much that it actually makes it difficult to blend the shadow. And I think I'm going to let it go. Face primers. And this is Sonia Roselli's Water Elixir, and this is supposed to hydrate like in a liquid way. You could just press it into your skin. I don't use this that often, and I think I'm going to let it go because it's just, I don't reach for it enough, and it's going to go bad before I can use it all. Now this is Confidence in a Cream from IT Cosmetics. I don't really use this that much either. I'm going to let that go. Now this I got for school. This is the Embryolisse Hydrating Cream Concentrate. This is a beautiful moisturizer for your skin, for neck, face, hands, arms, anything. Really beautiful moisturizer. I mix this sometimes with my pigments, my Dermablend pigments, and it creates a beautiful tinted moisturizer. This is a wonderful product. I just have a small tube here, but I will get another one, larger one, I think, because this is a wonderful all-over moisturizer. This is Milani's No Pore Zone. I have since found another product I like better than this. This is a mattifying primer that has lily and bamboo extracts. It was filling my pores nicely, but it was also very drying, so I'm going to get rid of that. This is Joa Glow Activator. This is, they compare this to something from high-end. Yves Saint Laurent, I believe, has a similar product that costs a gazillion dollars. This is the Joa version. Really, really nice radiance primer. It has little speckles of gold in it, but you don't see them on the skin, but it does give you a glow. And I'm going to keep that. This is NYX plump right back. I initially tried this and liked it. It has electrolytes in it. Electrolytes. And I don't know. It's a plumping serum and primer, but I don't reach for it very often. I think I'm going to let it go. These two are from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Hollywood Flawless Filter, and this is 3 fair, and then I have the Wonder Glow. These two are nice. They're almost gone. I probably would get the Flawless Filter again. It does add a lot of glow to underneath your makeup. It is not something you can use as a substitute for foundation. And the Wonder Glow itself is Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer, same thing. It's shiny underneath your makeup, gives you more of a healthy looking skin. So I'll keep those two because I like them. This is the Skin Divine Elixir Luminous Skin Oil. I use this on my face and neck and arms on Sundays when I'm doing spa day. I think this is a beautiful oil. I think Little Poet sent that to me. She had a giveaway and I won. Now this is the Master Blur Stick from Maybelline. This is an unbelievable product. If you have pores, you put this on and you will not see them. This is an amazing, this will replace anything else that does pore filling. It's the Master Blur Stick Face Studio from Maybelline. This is the transparent universal shade 100. It's the only good shade in this particular line. If you have large pores, put it on here and just put it on half your face and you'll see what it does. It's just a magic product. I'm so happy. I saw somebody talk about this. I want to say it was Mel C. I think it was Mel C. And she was talking about this. Not Mrs. Melissa M, but Mel C. She's another person who does beauty stuff. And then she was talking about this. I think she's from Canada. Okay, so Master Blur Stick from Maybelline. It is, you get a lot of product too. It's like 1.5 inches there. Really, really nice. Pore minimizing primer. This is really good for those extra large pores that we get now that we're old people. Okay, so let me put everything in my containers and I'll be right back. So these are my brushes. And I do have 2 fans as well. And then on this one, just gonna pull it over here. Okay, in the back here, I have the lip pencils. We have our lipsticks here. We have some of the taller glosses and things in the back here. The lifter gloss, the matte gloss are here. And that's the top layer. And then we're gonna go down. And this drawer is my highlighters. Only a few left. This drawer is my bronzers. Only a few left. This drawer are my blushes. And I have the palettes. There's that Physicians Formula palette, the Mars palette. Eyeliners. I have the liquid liners here. The Inglot is in here. I have the liquid liners and the liners I use with my lashes here, lash liners. These are all the eyeliner pencils. So I have that stuff all set. Just put them all together, quite nice and neat. It's very refreshing, like getting your laundry done. And here I have my mascaras, and I do have more coming. I have more makeup coming actually. But my Thrive mascara, my MAC, these are my 2 lash curlers. And then I have my brow products here. I have a couple of pencils, a tinted one, setting gel, and then these are the little templates there that you put over, stencils that you put over your face, and you can make brows with them. The bottom row is all the sprays. My Fix-It spray, my Makeup Forever Fix-It spray, and my setting sprays are there. And now we'll look at the next one. Bring the next one out. On the top here I have my Bioderma micellar water. We have Sephora makeup remover. We have CeraVe eye makeup remover, really nice. And then I have a brush cleaner here from Cinema Secrets, along with the little pan that you use. Some hand sanitizer. There's that beautiful oil from Skin. In the back here I have perfumes. Those are just perfumes. Okay, so we'll start here on this drawer. These are my eye creams and eye primers. Not much there. These are my face primers and face creams. These drawers are empty. These are my color correcting and concealers. Not much there. These are my foundations. Not much there. Powders on the bottom here. So what I'm going to put in these are the products I'm going to use for that week. And I'm going to put my products that I'm going to try out, new products, things like that, in those 2 drawers. But everything else is pretty much that's it. Got rid of a lot of stuff. I have boxes of stuff here. We'll go to good homes or to the trash. It's getting really hot. Oh my gosh. Oh. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun to do. A declutter always makes me feel better, kind of like doing the laundry or something like that. I hope you all are having a wonderful week and make it a beautiful day. Take care, everybody. Toodles.